Hello. This is the second resistance training plan of the week. This is the intermediate option. Again, just like Monday's one, I'm going to go through the exercises with you, and I'm just going to do a few reps of each one, pointing out cues and what to watch out for with each movement, so you get the most out of it. Now, 3 blocks, just same as before, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, all aimed at getting you stronger, more powerful and more mobile. Now the first one is a single arm hinge with a reach. To hinge, if you remember from the fundamentals movement, that movement video is slight bend in the knee, pushing the hips back as if you're mooning someone behind you. Should feel a stretch in the hamstring and the glutes right now. Shoulders back, chest up as you do that. You don't want to be in this position. That's with 2 legs. We're going to do it with 1 leg. So you might want to take a narrower stance here. And the easiest way to do this, I find, is to slide the leg you're not working or not balancing on behind you, keeping it in contact with the ground, like so, and then lift it up off the floor, squeezing your bum, and you're using the hamstring and the glutes here to balance yourself. That's how you do a single leg hinge. Lifting it off, be near a wall if you need it. And then you come back in. That's the hinge. Now with the reach, we want to stretch our hands as far away from this foot that's lifting off the floor as possible. So, shoulders back, slide the foot back, lift off, and stretch them as far away from each other as you can. Really trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together and feel that stretch through the hamstring. And then from there, you stand back up. So it will be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then explode up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and explode up. You want to feel all of these little muscles up your spine and between your shoulder blades, trying to lengthen and stretch as you reach far ahead of you. Initially it may feel a little bit uncomfortable, but if you do this enough, things will start loosening up and your body will make the adjustments to get into that position. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're doing a push-up with a 6-second eccentric. So, easily enough, up on your hands, up on your toes, squeeze your bum, draw your abs in, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 10 reps like that. In terms of arm position, you don't want to be out here at like 90 degrees. There's a bit too much pressure on the shoulder joint. You don't want to be too close to your side because it's going to be demanding more from your triceps. We want that sweet spot in between, like 45 degrees, so that as we push, we're utilizing the muscles of our back as well as our chest and our shoulders and some of the triceps. If that one is too much, you can always go onto the chairs. Same thing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Or you've got the kneeling option here. No shame in it if you need to drop down to either of those. The time and attention is way more demanding than any normal push-up, so do that if you need to. The next 2 exercises are the single leg glute bridge and the shoulder taps. So, single leg glute bridge, lying on the floor, back pushed into the ground, tension in your bum, draw your belly button in. All you're going to do is pull one leg into your ribs, lift the toe up of the floor that's on the leg that's on the floor. Squeeze your bum, drive up nice and high, and then under control, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Till you're completely flat on the floor again, and you drive back up, still holding on to that leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, completely flat. Up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should feel a bit of a stretch in your hip. This one is working your hip flexor and your bum at the same time. So it's good for improving the mobility of this muscle, as well as strengthening your glute and your hamstring of the opposite leg. That's the first exercise. Exercise 2, you'll remember from Monday. Up in high plank, feet slightly wider than normal, slowly lifting one arm off the ground to move over to the other shoulder and tap. These are your shoulder taps, 30 reps in total. And now the final 2, which are the floor slides and the half kneeling single arm shoulder press. Floor slides are a great one for improving shoulder mobility. So for most of my clients who are in the office, you're going to appreciate this one. So, same setup as the single leg glute bridge. Lower back pushes in the floor. Squeeze tension here, create tension here in your bum. You don't want your hands to come up off the floor here. So just move your arms up as high as you can before they lift off the floor like this. Now, squeeze those shoulder blades together, keep that lower back pushed into the floor. We're going to create tension in the back as we pull those elbows down into our sides. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you just slide back up. Keeping that tension in the shoulder. The aim here is to keep as much tension in the back as possible and utilize the muscles around the shoulder blades to draw these elbows into our sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out as you come up. Pull in again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. That's exercise 1. Next one is a tall kneeling position. So imagine you're proposing to someone. You can either have the toes into the ground, just helps with support, or if you feel more comfortable, have the foot flat. But either way, brace by squeezing your bum, draw your belly button in here, so you've got a nice upright position. That's the side view. Now, you can take any weight you've got around the house. If you've got a dumbbell, use that. Kettlebell, same thing. I'm just going to use what I think most people have, a backpack. Failing that, just use a carrier bag. All you're going to do, same position, start with the knuckles touching your chest. You can create tension here in this arm, and all you're going to do is push up, nice and high, and then under control, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and straight back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, straight back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that 10 times before switching to the other side and up. And that's it. That's the 2 workouts for Monday and Friday. We're going to do that this week, next week, and then we're going to progress to isometric training in weeks 3 and 4. I hope you've enjoyed these this week. If you have any issues, just shoot me a message. I'll get back to you with the answers you're looking for. Thank you.